Approximately 7 years ago, a group of community leaders got together to figure out what does it take to really move our community forward. What do we need to reach the next level?
And so we had a couple of thousand folks from this community vote as part of this process to help us determine what are going to be those big visionary ideas, those big bold plans for the future.
And above and beyond all the other ideas, the one that kept rising to the surface, the one that kept getting the most traction, the one that had the most votes, was an indoor sports complex.
So this community is demanding a facility like what is being proposed. We need this recreational space for our young people. We have this great opportunity to expand tourism during the winter months. And so we're looking at creating a facility that will be the pride of this community.
The goal of our youth program is to prepare these kids so that they can be successful at the next level. Every team in this area is begging, pleading, and borrowing to find a place to practice.
It is very difficult when you are practicing and you're having to hire the small elementary gyms or the smaller junior high gyms. The high schools only have one gym. To get on a sanctioned regulation size field.
Everything is so strained. Everything is so difficult to find a facility where a team can get together, work on skill development, work on what it takes for team building to really develop.
Our solution creates two massive state-of-the-art facilities. One dedicated to basketball, volleyball, and other court-related sports. The other centered around all sports turf-related. The first facility is a grand 45,000 square foot state-of-the-art basketball facility. Every detail was taken care to maximize the space available while creating a great fan experience as well. The south side of the complex will be home to 2 collegiate basketball courts encompassed by a second-story running track. During tournaments, each court can be divided, creating 4 youth cross courts, allowing for multiple teams to compete at the same time. Nestled beside the courts, care was taken to design a family-friendly area where loyal fans will have plenty of space to watch games in comfort. With second-story concessions, ample seating, and plenty of room to circulate, guests will be sure to feel at home. The second facility will be home to the massive 40,000 square foot turf fields, specifically designed for soccer and other turf-related sports. Up to 5 soccer fields can be utilized at the same time inside the vast building, taking full advantage of the open area. When not in use, the turf can easily be configured to accommodate any sport, from football to baseball. Suspended high above the turf, baseball and softball net batting cages are ready at a moment's notice to be dropped down and utilized. When fans want to grab a snack or need a break from the action, the lounge, as well as first and second story tables, create plenty of room to spread out and relax. Together, we can make this a reality, transforming Burlington into a year-round sports destination anchored in the winter by premier sports facilities.
Drive by the Recplex any weekend in the summer, and you'll see how many people flock to our community for sporting events. There are license plates from every state in the Midwest. And those folks, when they come to our community, they spend money. Instead of spending money somewhere else, they spend that money right here in Greater Burlington.
So we have tournaments for 6 months of the year out at the Burlington Recplex, and we're done. Now we can bring all the opportunities that tournaments provide to an indoor complex, and we can bring all those thousands of families back into our community and provide the hotels and the restaurants and the shopping and all of that we're missing out of.
We have to go to the Quad Cities area or the Cedar Rapids area or the Des Moines area every weekend in order to get good competitive teams to play against. If we had a sports facility like this, we would be able to draw some of those teams down to the Burlington area.
Kids from all over Iowa, Western Illinois, Northern Missouri, Minnesota will come to an indoor complex of this caliber. They will be so excited to play, and all that brings into our community.
These people will come and they'll spend dollars. If their child needs a new pair of shoes, they'll buy a new pair of shoes. If They're gonna have to eat between games, so they're gonna go out to eat. So it's gonna help support those local businesses.
And so we've had questions from folks. Are these facilities going to pay for themselves? Once you open the doors and turn the lights on, will we be able to pay the bills? And the hotel industry has stepped up in a big way in this community. They've added a destination fee to their hotel rooms. So visitors, when they come to our community, they're going to pay a little bit more for a hotel room, but that money is going to be utilized to make sure that these facilities operate well into the future.
Well, the upcoming facility we're really excited about. It's going to really give opportunity for us to be a true community college in the sense that we're going to be able to reach out into our community and be able to provide additional gym floor space and soccer space for our community as well as for our students. And so it's really exciting to be a part of that.
So location was one of the most important topics that we discussed when looking for where to locate these facilities. And we examined a variety of options, from locating it next to the outdoor recplex to putting it on undeveloped land, putting it on a school campus. There were a variety of locations analyzed. And at the end of the day, the best thing for the project was to have two facilities. One that would be dedicated to basketball, volleyball, and other court-related sports, and a second facility dedicated to turf, such as soccer, baseball, softball, football, and other sports. The SCC campus makes the most sense for the location of the basketball facility, and primarily because there's an existing court already on the campus that we can utilize during weekends for tournaments. There's also the parking available on the campus, and it's a beautiful entryway to our community. And so the second facility is going to be dedicated to turf, and so that's going to cover soccer and other turf-related sports. And that's actually going to go in an existing building. So there is a building with 40,000 square feet available, which really has an ideal setup for tournaments on the weekends. And this facility, we can begin the rehabilitation process right away. So instead of waiting for new construction, we can begin this process and start driving that out-of-town traffic to our community right away.
For me, having coached high school and college basketball for over 30 years, I see the benefits and the rewards of a basketball facility. But these two facilities will allow athletes in volleyball, soccer, baseball, softball, golf, and football to have a facility during the cold weather months to go practice. Our young athletes and their coaches will have an opportunity during the winter to practice, work on skill development, be with their coaches and teammates, and continue to improve their skills.
When you drive up to the Burlington Outdoor Recplex any given weekend, it could be early spring, summer, early fall, it is bustling, and anybody who drives by there will see the traffic that's there and all the commotions that's going on. So you go in and you walk in the gates, and what you see are athletes and people everywhere playing every type of sport, and then you get excited. You feel the anticipation. You got fans, you got friends, you got families there. And that, to me, is what brings in the thousands and thousands of people that come to the Outdoor Burlington Recplex. Let's bring that excitement, let's bring that quality indoor so that we can have that same quality year-round.
So it's taken us about 7 years to get to this place. There's been a lot that has happened, countless hours. I don't even want to count how many meetings that we've had to get here. But where we stand today is that we have a great plan. We've raised over 50% of the funds. We're in the last stretch of raising those last additional dollars to get us home.
Everyone watching this video either has a child, a grandchild, or a neighbor with children. The opportunity that we have to build these two facilities will be a huge asset for our community and our kids. Please, help make these two facilities a reality. Do it for the kids.
20 years from now, I want the people in this community to be proud of the decisions that were made today. I want the people of this community to say, it's a great thing those folks built this facility, but we need your help. There is no question about it. This is a monumental task. Jump on board, be a part of this process, help turn this vision into a reality. Do this for the community.